Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast as we round out the work week on this Friday. Yesterday, we had highs in the low 90s for most areas, and we'll be back at it again today. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We had a little bit of rainfall that was left over from midnight to early in the morning, but for the most part, yesterday was dry. Of course, dealing with all the rain that we've had since Sunday, we are going to keep an eye on a very low opportunity for a brief shower or thunderstorm this afternoon into this evening. Nothing like what we had earlier in the week, though, but certainly something that we'll continue to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, where we stand now with monthly rainfall as we are halfway through the month of August, either today or tomorrow. I'm picking today because I don't work tomorrow, so we're going to talk about halfway through the month for today. And obviously, we could still use some rainfall. And taking a look at our temperatures, we're actually a little bit on the cool side so far this month at 87.1 degrees, a little bit cooler than the 90.3 degrees where we should be for average highs. And factoring in the lows as well, which, by the way, there is 1 day in Topeka that is not, it's missing one of the days for lows. So hopefully Weather Service can find what the low was. There was an issue with the temperature gauge there. So, but as far as the recorded coolest temperature, 54, it was much warmer than that for what was missing. 99, the hottest temperature so far with almost half the days, at least 90 degrees. And the precipitation, obviously, as we just saw, a little bit behind for the month so far. So for today, I still think we'll be mostly sunny for the most part, upper 80s and low 90s, and we'll have more cloud cover this afternoon compared to this morning, and we will have that opportunity for a brief shower or a thunderstorm. The humidity is not going to be as high today as compared to the last several days, and so I think we stay in the 90s for heat index values, no triple digits. In fact, taking a look at our gradual humidity levels for this past week and what we'll be looking at for next week, again, ignore that huge drop in humidity. That was when the temperature gauge was not working, and so it still stayed high. Yeah, it came down a little bit, but you can kind of connect what actually happened. It was a gradual decrease through the day yesterday, and we're starting the day. Today, we're going to be a little bit very humid for a brief period of time, then it goes back down to muggy, and then we pretty much stay in the lower humid category for as we head into late Saturday and Sunday, and then it actually comes down throughout next week. That's the general trend. So really going to be looking at very comfortable conditions as we head into these next several days, at least compared to what we've been dealing with recently with the higher humidity. So for today, as I mentioned, some spotty showers and a few thunderstorms. We'll talk about the severe threat here in a little bit, but some thunderstorms possible late this afternoon into this evening as it continues to push down to the south through the evening hours. And then for the most part, we're dry after midnight. I think most of that stays out of our area after midnight. But as far as the risk of severe weather is concerned, we'll be looking at the hail and wind threat being the concerns. No tornado threat. So we'll keep an eye on it just in case it changes. But again, I expect most areas to stay dry. Obviously, we'll watch the lightning threat too. Otherwise, for the weekend, not much going on. We'll have a little bit of cloud cover that comes in for the second half of the weekend, but I'm still going mostly sunny, and it continues to stay dry through the evening. There is a chance there might be some rain that develops late Sunday night, so that's really the only chance I have here in the 8-day forecast. Is any chances are going to be very, very hit and miss and very low. So we'll keep an eye on this afternoon and get a little bit this evening, and then another opportunity as we head towards Sunday night. So overall, not too bad. Taking a look at our extended outlooks, we are looking at a gradual decrease in rainfall chances as we start to get into the probability of drier than normal conditions as we move forward and we stay with above average temperatures. In fact, taking a look at the preliminary outlook for the month of September, probability of drier than normal conditions across much of the middle part of the country and probability of above average temperatures. This will be changed again on the final day of August, so we'll have that update again on September 1st. But that's what it's looking like. You'll notice that lows are going to generally be in the mid-60s over the next 7 nights. A few areas may even have some low 60s on a few nights as well, especially as we head into early next week, as you did notice that drop in humidity. So, again, not terrible. It's about seasonal temperature-wise. Humidity wise, not terrible either. And so you can ask for a better 8 days. We'll get a chance to dry out after a rainy last several days. But it's going to start to dry out a little bit as we lower our chances for rain in the future. So be aware of that. Have a great day.